What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Tay Viz coming y'all back with another video, man. Today's video, man, we got Tommy G. If y'all don't know who Tommy G is, man, he became big, you know, when the Kia boy started, you know, stealing these kids and shit. So he did a documentary from Milwaukee and he blew up after that or whatever, bro. So now he just been going around basically the world, showing off crazy sides of the world, bro. And I don't blame him, bro, because it's like, hey, you know, I know, like, some of us, we won't go over in them areas, you feel me? So it's like Tommy G taking that chance and getting them type of connections to get over in on that side of the world and in different areas or whatever, bro. But Tommy G, he really been keeping it consistent with the videos and stuff like that, bro. But today's video, man, inside San Francisco open drug market, bro. Y'all already know San Francisco is one, like, basically California is one of the biggest drug operations that is, you feel me? Because, you know, Mexico, you know, you get it, you feel me, you get it. But make sure y'all like and comment, you feel me? I ain't gonna force y'all to subscribe, fam, you know, because I just hate when people like, man, make sure y'all subscribe, man. I'm done doing that. Just, if y'all want to subscribe, y'all want to subscribe. We gonna just put it like that. But man, let's go ahead and get into this Tommy G video, man. Enough wasting time.
Buy fentanyl, how easy would it be to find around here? It's easy.
The homeless pooping, that's like inevitable.
What you mean it's easy? It's that easy to find fentanyl?
If we wanted to buy fentanyl, how easy would it be to find around here? It's easy.
But it's crazy, it's easy like that to find fentanyl.
Homeless pooping, that's like inevitable down here. You're gonna see that every 5 feet type.
What the fuck you mean? So niggas just around here just pooping on the ground? That's just insane, bro.
Here, you're gonna see that every 5 feet type.
Very rare footage.
I ain't never seen this shit before.
San Francisco's Tenderloin neighborhood is at the heart of the narrative about the city. Drugs, homelessness, crime.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in San Francisco, an open-air drug market of the Tenderloin. Here to show you the fentanyl crisis and what's going on.
I thought San Francisco was like the second beautiful place in California. This shit look like hell.
That's one of the things this place is famous for. Yasmin found the first human shit, and right behind.
The fuck? What you mean? So San Francisco is famous for people shitting on the ground, bro? That is insane. Very insane.
Behind us, someone is lighting a pipe or something. San Francisco is home to a notoriously gritty neighborhood called the Tenderloin. It's a place where people regularly smoke fentanyl, commit robberies, and poop in public all in broad daylight. It is home to an open-air...
I'm still not getting used to that. So you telling me y'all got people that just in San Francisco that just walking, you feel me, just walking, enjoying their day, and you can just tell me they can just, if they gotta use the bathroom, they can just take a shit out in public? That is crazy. That is just very insane, bro.
Drug market, and it's one of America's hotspots for fentanyl and homelessness. Shootings, murders, robberies, and assaults are the words you frequently find in headlines about this area. It's sort of a Wild West place where criminals run the streets, and it's gotten so bad that on March 14th of 2024, citizens and business owners banded together to sue the city of San Francisco because, and I quote, residents are terrified to leave their homes and businesses are unable to recruit staff.
I just finna say that, like, I know, like, it's high crime and drugs. I know it's hard to even, you know, get employed over there, bro, because people don't want to go in that area. So how is they living? How are they making money, bro? That's what I want to know. Like, how are they really making money?
This is because if you walk yourself to work in the Tenderloin, it's almost certain that you will encounter people smoking fentanyl and injecting heroin. It's not uncommon to see naked homeless guys pooping and masturbating in front of you. And while you are at your job, you will need to be alert on whether the person entering your store will be stealing from you or trying to use the company bathroom to do drugs. It's a scary and filthy place, and it's also a very sad place because you have thousands of people living in absolute misery and turmoil. People that could be living up to their potential, but for some reason aren't. It's a huge problem with no end in sight. So the question is, what do you do about this? People on the right side of the political spectrum believe the solution involves more police, being tougher on crime, and moving the homeless people out of the area. But where do these people go? People on the left take what they view as more of a humanitarian approach. They look at drug addiction as an illness, and they believe the best way to help the problem is to invest into things like clean needles and pipes in an effort to prevent disease spreading, and also to provide housing and other resources for the people struggling. Today, we show you one of America's worst neighborhoods, we examine how the Tenderloin got to this point, we show you what happens here on a daily basis, and we talk about what could be done to improve this area. Let's hit the streets. Quick announcement.
I don't think it got to do nothing with the police, bro. Shit just got so outrageous out there to the point where people turn to drugs than trying to turn to find help. You feel me? Because I feel like people think that, oh, okay, drugs can get me in that mode to where I can forget about things. I can say, oh, okay, whatever. But people just want to find a quick way out of life, bro. Like, sometimes people don't want to stress. Sometimes people don't want to think about bills. They just find, hey, drugs. You feel me? Just like weed. Hey, when you smoke weed, you forget about everything just for that moment, man. But, you know, people, it's messed up just seeing that. You feel me? But damn, I ain't know it was bad like that out there in San Francisco.
We've restocked the hoodies. Big dogs gotta eat. We got them in the black. We got them in the blue.
Make sure
they're jumping off the shelves. Get yours while supply lasts. TommyGMcGee.com. Thank you.
Ain't no cap in my soul. I don't wait on no fall. I don't never do that.
Hey, his shots, like his filming is crazy, bro.
Got your bitch giving dough. You already know we on.
It is November 15th, 2023 as of filming this video, and we are in San Francisco to explore the Tenderloin, which is the open air drug market. Let's give you a little background on the history of the Tenderloin. This section of the city earned its name after the higher quality cut of meat, beef tenderloins, and this was because police officers in the early 1900s would be able to afford beef tenderloins because of all the bribes they accepted due to ignoring illicit activity in the area. The bribes really kicked in when California passed the Red Light Abatement Act in 1914. This meant that other areas got more heavily policed, and that due to the Tenderloin's reputation for lax policing, many of those criminals came to the Tenderloin to set up shop in the area. So law enforcement looking the other way has long been part of this neighborhood's history. This area is particularly diverse, and some of this is due to the migration that followed after the Vietnam War. A significant number of people came from Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia and moved to the area due to its affordability. Now, as far as housing goes in the Tenderloin, something notable is 25% of the housing stock is owned by nonprofits. This means a lot of the housing is halfway houses, homeless shelters, and recovery centers. And nonprofits do this in order to help the homeless community. A 2022 report estimated that 3,800 homeless people call this place home on any given night. And part of the reason homeless people love places like San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Phoenix is simply because of the nice weather that allows...
Right, it don't get cold, y'all don't get snow or nothing like that. So they want to go somewhere warm to where it stays around all year. Of course, if I was homeless, most definitely, I'd go straight to LA.
...them to be outside year-round. So to summarize, the Tenderloin's troublesome predicament is nothing new, and this place has been plagued by drugs and crime for over 100 years. Arguably the human poo capital of America. They even apparently have an app here in San Francisco that tracks where human poo is so you don't step in it on the street.
14,597.
They got a fucking app, bro. Bro, they got an app. An app, bro, that tells you where poop at so you won't step in it, bro. That is crazy, bro. That is just crazy to hear.
7 calls about piles of poop.
Down by the Civic Center, it's pretty grim.
The Poop Patrol will have a staff of 6 and 2 trucks for...
What? They even got a job called Poop Patrol, bro? What?
Cost of about
How much they get paid out?
$750,000.
It's going to be an interesting week to film because Chinese leader Xi Jinping, among other Asian leaders, are in town meeting with Biden, Kamala Harris. We filmed this episode in November of 2023. During this time, San Francisco was hosting the annual meeting for APEC, or the Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation. APEC promotes free trade and economic development among the nations that are members. And I can understand why the United States would want to clean up the streets to welcome our foreign guests to town, but here are 2 questions that come to mind. One, as it is largely Chinese fentanyl flooding the San Francisco streets, should not Chinese leader Xi Jinping see the effects of his country's export? And 2, why is it that we can clean the streets up for foreign leaders, but we can't clean up the streets for the American taxpayer that lives there and funds the cleanup in the first place?
Bro basically just answered this question. I was for the answer, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. Our own president won't clean the public for the people that pays taxes and stuff, but it take a foreign president to do it. That is insane.
It appears that the Tenderloin has been altered a little bit. It's gotten a little bit of a clean image so that dear leader Xi Jinping doesn't see how crazy it really is. But we're gonna give you a picture of what it's like in San Francisco's open air drug market, the Tenderloin. Let's begin.
Like, it's that bad out there?
Right now what you're seeing is a lot of handsome Asian gentleman walking around San Francisco. And from what I'm gathering from locals, San Francisco did not look like this only a week ago. They kind of cleaned a lot up.
Trash are what some people in the Tenderloin have learned to live with day in and day out.
Well, over the week of September 22nd, city crews collected more than 36,000 pounds of it in the Tenderloin. That's more than 18 tons, and that's only what public works crews hauled away. It doesn't even include what was picked up by the CBD or Urban Alchemy, and it's just one average week. The trash never stops.
And this guy looks like Secret Service or... Holy shit, look, riot police. What is cooking up today, huh? I thought there was gonna be a video about fentanyl and homelessness and drug addiction, but it looks like it might be interspersed with a little bit more. Are we protected from bippers here?
Don't leave your valuables with you.
Okay.
Because like they would entice them to break it. But then I'm here until 5:30.
Okay, and if you need help fighting them off, call us too, okay?
Okay.
San Francisco is famous for being one of the more lawless places in America, but because all the foreign leaders are in town, we're putting up a pretty strong show of force. I don't know if it's gonna be an entirely accurate picture of what it's like day to day, but look, as you can see.
But why do it take a foreigner president to come over in our United States to make y'all do this? So basically, y'all only doing it because another president is coming. Why y'all just can't do this on a daily basis, bro? Bro, America is crazy.
Police and law enforcement and whatnot. These guys are zooted and booted and ready to rumble, so I'm guessing there's gonna be some clashes today. We're gonna go meet with some of our contacts, guys that can really show us what this thing's about. That's what this channel is about, getting inside access to places most people don't, so we can bring you the real, honest, raw truth. I have a feeling it's gonna be a little harder today for people to sell fentanyl with all these law enforcement in town. Can we go through this way, go around? So something that I think is always interesting about when you find like homeless camps or really bad drug issues, that it's very close to high wealth areas. So we got our whole Ray-Ban, we got designer fashion. In the midst of this is extreme poverty. We're meeting our contact at this train station. We'll see you guys then.
You got contacts everywhere, bro.
Is this where it normally goes down? Is right here? It's busy?
This is like the nice part of the Tenderloin. Once you go in there, that's where it's really at. I mean, you walk down here right now.
There's so many police and federal agents.
Not only that, normally this is not like that, like this. It's really, really dirty. So where I'm from is about 10, 15 minutes south. But yes, I've been here, you know, Bay Area, Stockton all my life.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you too.
How you doing?
Please, man.
How you doing?
This my brother.
How you doing, brother?
We waiting on my cousin right now. All this Apex shit got it real crowded. So he said he like 5 blocks away, but he driving.
So is it not normally like this? I noticed there's like a million feds, a million police around here.
It's never like this. You pick like the exact week where
it's gonna be a little funky in the Tenderloin.
Yeah, for sure. I said we used to be out here doing our thing probably about 12, 15 years ago.
Okay.
But we was outside, but my cousin, he never left. So that's why when I seen your shit, I'm like, I know who to put Tommy G in contact with.
One thing I think that's a little funny is like when the Chinese leaders come to town, it's their fentanyl that's tearing up the town.
Right.
But when they come, they gotta clean it up.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
I think they should see some of the fentanyl.
Right. They should.
We should show Xi Jinping a bag of fentanyl and be like, excuse me, sir, do you know where this came from?
For real. This is f***ing up our nation right now, man.
Are we officially in the Tenderloin right now?
It's just across the street. Even right here, usually all you gonna see is nodding, leaning, everything. Right. They got the Secret Service.
Have you guys heard of ISO?
What's ISO?
It's like stronger than fentanyl.
Got some new shit now? What the f?
If you could speak
That's
directly
crazy. It's sad that they coming out with stuff.
They whole culture is crazy. From what I heard, at least, ain't it a communism?
Yeah. What do you think about communism?
Just being from America, I don't think it's right. I don't think one person should have that much power.
We are in the BART, which is the what,
Bay
subway
Area
or train
transportation,
system?
Bay Area Rapid Transportation.
What do you notice that's different about today compared to normal?
We are literally at one of the grossest, nastiest BART stations that I ever know.
In San Francisco.
And it's clean today.
It's clean.
So what do you think it is that when foreigners come to town, when presidents from other countries come to town, we can clean it up? Or when regular old Americans are here, hey, we're just going to make it a shithole. What do you think about that?
I think it's backwards.
We need to run. Tommy G, a fighter too. He go pretty wrestler.
Wrestling, you just
You good at that shit?
pretty good, yeah.
Let's see. Oh shit. Okay. Oh yeah.
So we're gonna look into the fentanyl, the trank, and all the drugs that are hitting the city right now and give you an inside look. Let's go boots on the ground.
This is why I stopped shopping on Amazon.
They really
and
is
you should
going
too. Don't spend
them
another
places,
dime on
bro.
Amazon.
It'll be a lot more of these right now.
So is this a rich area here?
Yes, it is. That's the cool part about it.
These high-rises, condos and shit, it's hella expensive to live in.
And in the midst of that is literally a bed sheet with like poop and shit on it.
Blood. You're paying $4,500 a month. Brush this.
So what is it like running a shop? People stealing shit all the time. There's homeless guys pooping in front of your store.
I mean, we've been here for some years though, so everybody respects us.
The homeless pooping, that's like inevitable down here. You're gonna see that every 5 feet type shit, you know what I mean?
So what struggles you face as a business owner in San Francisco?
Over here be booming, bro.
Yeah? Are you guys seeing the impact of fentanyl hit the streets?
Hell yeah, it's the worst shit ever.
Yeah?
That shit worse than heroin, all that shit, man. That shit turned everything into zombies out here.
Yeah.
Lady trying to trade some Ben & Jerry's ice cream for some fentanyl.
Trade the Ben & Jerry's ice cream. It was still frozen too.
Do you think she boosted that ice cream?
I don't know. Where
is she? When Olympics come to town, when leaders come to town.
Trying to trade some ice creams for the fentanyl, you man, go eat that shit and call it a day, bro. Ain't nobody finna trade no ice cream for no damn fentanyl. They gonna want some money.
We try and give a squeaky clean image to the world that everything's okay here, when really, it's not.
Very rare footage.
I ain't never seen this shit before.
Tell us about the area that we're in right now.
This is a Took Street.
What's it like here?
Like a lot of drugs, a lot of homeless people live down there. A lot of mental ill. I live here like almost 13 years.
Does it normally look like this?
No. Nighttime is bad because you got bars. The president is here today. That's why they clean everything.
Is this a high crime area?
Yeah. 2 people got killed a month ago.
What happened?
It's the drugs. Each corner they sell like fentanyl.
If we wanted to buy fentanyl, how easy would it be to find around here?
It's easy. A lot of people like Halloween every day. They dress up like a female, guys with a dress. You see half people be all naked.
You see naked people around here?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is insane.
Nice meeting you, bro.
What kind of an adventure are you taking us on, and what are we gonna see?
I'm just basically gonna take you on a little quick extravaganza through the Tenderloin.
Okay.
Kind of sad, but you feel me? You feel
We're
me?
gonna see Fetty Wap.
A lot of Fetty Wap concerts sold out. I'm gonna give you the flip side to both. Feel me? It's people out here actually working to actually save lives and shit.
I mean, I see a lot of people cleaning. I know there's a lot of treatment centers here.
Yeah, we got resources trying to give people jobs. We usually walk around with Narcan and fentanyl testers for the people that like to take pills and smoke weed and shit just so we test it. That shit is becoming a big monster.
Where a lot of stuff is becoming laced.
A lot of stuff is laced.
And if someone's laced with fentanyl, that could be a very deadly mistake, right?
For sure.
You think you're gonna take a couple of puffs of weed, it's gonna be a nice day, and all of a sudden,
you're going. It's been going like that. Say like the past year or two after the pandemic.
So one thing to draw your attention to is the architecture in the area. So this is the anti-homeless architecture where they don't let people sit or sleep. What do you think about that?
That ain't stopping shit. Now they just putting up tents.
Homelessness is something that's much easier to get into than out of. I had a conversation with a professor from the University of Wisconsin that researched homelessness, and when it comes to breaking down why people become homeless, he said it's easiest to break it down like this. A third of the people are homeless due to drug addiction issues, a third are homeless due to mental illness, and a third are homeless because they were living paycheck to paycheck and one financial setback took them out. And really there's a lot of overlap between those three categories. But let's dive more into the financial aspect. Only 44% of Americans are equipped to handle an emergency expense of $1,000 or more. So whether it be a car repair or a hospital bill, that's enough for many people to miss rent and begin the downward spiral to homelessness. What's more is a lot of the people that are homeless were dealt a bad hand from the beginning. One study of women living in temporary shelters found that 78% of them reported being the victim of childhood abuse. That's staggering. When you consider the following variables, a nationwide trend of rent and cost of living going up, inflation lowering purchase power, easy access to highly addictive drugs, in particular the fentanyl that's flooding across our southern border, high rates of mental illness, an all-time high of household debt, and relatively low amounts of savings, these conditions make for the perfect storm of homelessness.
It feels messed up though that you even have to design a city like that.
Right.
Part of me understands if I was a business owner, I
ain't gonna lie, inflation is killing our economy, bro. It's killing it. I wish they could just go back down or whatever, bro. But if they go back down, they gonna have to down the minimum wage, bro. It's just crazy how they can just do shit and make our lives work. You feel me? It's hard to buy a house right now, bro. Like, it's hard, bro. Like, everybody is renting. Like, why you just can't buy no house to $200,000, $300,000? Like, damn, why you just can't go back how it was years ago? You feel me? You could find a house for $10K and be happy with it, man.
A bunch of homeless people in front of my business, but when you look at just a person that wants a place to sit,
right,
it's tough. There's a yin and yang to this problem.
If that wasn't right there,
that's human shit.
Yeah, that's human.
That's one of the things this place is famous for. Yasmin found the first human shit. What can you tell us about the tenderloin? I'm from Milwaukee. I haven't seen anything like this before.
You know, the tenderloin is supposed to be like when you cut, you cut meat. They say the tenderloin is like the most precious part of a meat, right? When you're doing like the little Jewish cut thing or whatever. So this is like really the prime financial area. You know, you got the financial district down the street. There's money out here, really, is what it is. You get deep into the tenderloin, it's like with all this money out here, it ain't changing the poverty out here. It ain't no in-betweens out here. Ain't no middle class. You either living dirt poor, or you living up, or you getting it up. It's pimping, hoeing, dope, dealing, killing. Out here, you know what I'm saying? Police don't give a f. You know what I'm saying?
I can tell. It seems like things are pretty out in the open. Like you don't have to really worry about it.
They don't give a f.
Many people have been
y'all, I'm gonna end this video right here, man. I'm gonna give y'all part two, bro. Y'all, it's crazy knowing that San Francisco is like that, and they not really trying to help the people get better or trying to help them into a better predicament. It's just like, hey, we just gonna leave that side alone. You feel me? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. San Francisco remind me of that movie called Brick Mansion. If y'all ever seen Brick Mansion, bro, that's how San Francisco remind me of, bro. But man, it's your boy Tay Vids. Make sure y'all like, comment. Once again, I don't try to force nobody to subscribe to the channel. If you feel like doing it and you like what I'm doing, y'all subscribe. You feel me? I can't force you. But man, it's your boy Tay Vids. I'm gonna see you on the next video.
Talk a little nigga, let's do it. Ain't no more overthinking, we get into it. Shout out Leora, she loving my music. Say that you better, my nigga, than prove it.